So in the lower level is obviously the dining rooms for the upper school, the middle school today. But this is the hallway that leads down into the St. Gregory's Hall, the dining hall, and the upper school dining room. St. Gregory's was actually the first chapel space way back when we first started building this, and there was the All Saints Convent with a few sisters living there. That was where they had their first chapel space before St. Cecilia's was finished. Then the chapel moved up there, and then the Immaculate Heart of Mary Chapel we know today, when that was completed, obviously became the official chapel area. St. Gregory's has been used throughout the years for dances, for parties, for meetings, for athletics, and obviously also for dining. We're blessed with being able to have the composite photos of all of the graduates of the summit from the 1893 class framed down here. Again, this is something that has happened really within the last decade or so. The first two graduates of the summit are here, Anna Mackenzie and Olive Sargent. 1893, they were best friends. They remained friends throughout their life, being very involved with each other's families. The major alumni award is named after them. And one of the things that I really like about talking about them is one was Catholic and one wasn't. Even from those first days at the summit, we encouraged that kind of difference. It wasn't all about being the same. When we talk about dining at the summit, there's some wonderful descriptions of up through the 1920s, where the students would sit at tables. You either sat with a sister or one of the senior students, and it was family style. So you learned manners, you learned how to pass the food around the table. Each student was required to bring a napkin ring and a silver service of cutlery for themselves to eat. And the sisters did all the cooking, obviously. So you had homemade ice cream. There are descriptions of, milk as thick as cream. It was a multi-course meal with homemade soup. And if you were sick at home and all you really wanted was the soup from school, the sisters would send a pot home on the bus at noon so your family could pick it up and take to you at home. The favorite of the homemade pies was a caramel custard pie that everybody always wanted and the sisters had. So it's kind of interesting to think about all of the alums who have eaten in here and what that changing experience has been like.